Hello, welcome back to EPG. I'm, of course, Greg, your host. We're going to be starting a new series, one that I call Travel Books That Aren't Travel Books. Basically, before I go somewhere, I like to read up on the history of the place that I visit, whether it's modern history, ancient history, maybe some novels if they're set there. And one of the things that I read before I went to the Middle East was a great book called A Peace to End All Peace, which kind of describes what happened with the formation of the modern Middle East. Basically, what happened is that during World War One, there were two sides. So you had the Germans, the Austro-Hungarians, a couple others, but also you had the Ottoman Empire. And on the other side, you have Britain, France, Russia for a bit until they were taken out due to the Russian Revolution, and eventually the United States. But anyway, as the war progressed and the powers that be on the other side, the German and Austro-Hungarian side and Ottoman Empire side, started losing control of their territories, the British and French and some Russian started taking those territories. And this was not more prominent than in the Middle East because that was all part of the Ottoman Caliphate. They've been fighting there for hundreds of years. But yeah, and then Britain, France, and Russia began getting a foothold there. One of the things that A Peace to End All Peace really kind of highlights, and what I thought was shocking when I read it, was that when basically all these different tribes and the Arabs and the Turks and Bedouins and all of these people were all kind of just in this giant caliphate. And then as the British and the French and the Russians started moving in, they started dividing up territory. And they were using ancient texts in order to figure out who went where and who should be in what country or protectorate or whatever, territory. And they didn't really talk to the people on the ground about, hey, are these people your blood enemies? Or, are these people, should they be in this place? But yeah, they just had no idea the divisions that they were making. And they were just throwing these very dissimilar groups together in a lot of cases. And it made a lot of strife that still continues to this day. But yeah, if you really want to have a better idea of about the modern Middle East, if you want to, make more sense of what's going on in the news, or just, be able to have an informed opinion about what's going on, I would sincerely consider reading A Peace to End All Peace, yeah, especially before you travel to the region. So thank you very much for your time and get out there.